Welcome to Basic English Stream. This is your easy English listening practice for real life. I am Lisa, and today, Royi looks ready for a city adventure.
Adventure is one word for it. Lost is another. Yesterday, I tried to meet a friend at the Riverside Art Museum, but I left the metro through the wrong exit.
Oh no. Did your map help you?
My phone had 2% battery. The blue dot looked at me, sighed, and disappeared.
Then you needed real people and one clear English question.
Yes, I saw a woman near a bakery, but my mind only gave me 2 words. Museum where?
People might understand, but today, we will build a polite, complete question. Excuse me, how do I get to the Riverside Art Museum?
That already sounds calmer.
By the end, you can ask for directions, understand basic steps, check the distance, confirm a landmark, and ask again when one part is not clear.
What is a landmark?
A landmark is a place or object that is easy to see and remember. In our story, the bakery is a landmark. You can say, the clock tower is a useful landmark.
So a landmark is like a big sign in my memory.
Exactly. Directions are like a short recipe. Each step tells you what to do next. Go straight, turn left, walk past the bank.
I hope this recipe does not send me into a fountain.
We will keep you dry. We will use streets, a metro station, a park, and a building entrance. So the language works in more than one place.
What is our golden sentence again?
Excuse me, how do I get to the museum? Change only the place. The station, the library, the hotel, or the bus stop.
One frame, many destinations.
Right. Before we begin, listen for 3 movement words and 2 ways to check information.
Repeat one direction softly. Then write a real place near you in the comments.
Save this episode for your next walk. And stay with Basic English Stream for slow, clear English you can use outside home.
Shoes ready, ears ready, phone battery not ready. Let us find the museum.
Let us start on the street. You want to find the museum. First, get the person's attention politely.
Excuse me, how do I get to the Riverside Art Museum?
Perfect. How do I get to... asks for the route from here to a place.
Route is a new word. What does it mean?
A route is the way you travel from one place to another. In our conversation, you need a route from the metro exit to the museum. You can say, this is the fastest route to the station.
The person may say, go straight.
Yes. Go straight means continue forward without turning. In our story, you go straight along King Street. You can say, go straight for 2 blocks.
What is a block?
A block is the part of a street between 2 crossing streets. In this conversation, you walk 2 blocks before turning. You can say, the cafe is 1 block away. Much better. Next, you may hear, turn left at the second traffic light.
Turn left means move into the street on my left. Turn right means move into the street on my right.
Exactly. Be careful. Say turn left, not turn on left. You can also say, take the first right.
Does take the first right mean use the first street on the right?
Yes, it is a natural direction. Take the second left means pass 1 left turn, then use the next one. Good idea. Listen for sequence words. They are like small arrows in the sentence.
What can come after the turn?
You may hear, walk past the bank. Past means go beyond something and keep moving. In our story, you pass the bank before the museum. You can say, walk past the supermarket and the clinic is on your right.
So I do not stop at the bank. I continue beyond it.
Correct. Then you may hear, the museum is on the corner.
Corner means the place where 2 streets meet.
Right. In our conversation, the museum is on the corner of King Street and River Road. You can say, the pharmacy is on the corner.
Can I ask which side of the street it is on?
Yes. Ask, is it on the left or the right? The person might answer, it is on your left, opposite the park.
What does opposite mean?
Opposite means facing something from the other side. In this story, the museum is across the street from the park. You can say, the hotel is opposite the station.
Now I have a route. Go straight, turn left, walk past the bank, and look opposite the park.
Excellent. Listeners, repeat this short chain. Go straight, turn left, it is on your right.
That sounds clear in the studio, but real directions can arrive very fast.
That is true. You do not need to remember every word. Catch the movement, the number, and the landmark.
Movement, number, landmark. That is a useful listening plan.
Imagine someone says, go straight for 3 blocks, turn right at the library, and the station is next to the hotel.
I catch. Straight, 3 blocks, right, library, station next to hotel.
Perfect. Next to means directly beside something. In this scene, the station and hotel are side by side. You can say, the bus stop is next to the bookstore.
What if I miss one part?
Ask, sorry, could you say that again more slowly? Or ask about one detail. Did you say the first left or the second left?
That is better than smiling and walking in a random direction. I proved that yesterday. I heard second exit, but I used the first exit. Then I found a river, a dog park, and no museum. Yes, but not the part I needed.
An exit is a way out of a station or building. In your story, exit 2 leads toward the museum. You can say, which exit should I use? Exactly. Directions change with the place. On the street, ask for a route. In a station, ask for an exit or platform. Inside a building, ask for the floor or entrance.
Entrance means the place where I go into a building, right?
Yes, an entrance is a door or opening used to enter. In our story, the main entrance is beside a large red sculpture. You can say, the entrance is around the corner.
Around the corner sounds different from on the corner.
Good catch. On the corner describes a place at the meeting of 2 streets. Around the corner means turn the corner and the place is very near.
How do I check if the place is far?
Ask, is it far from here? Or, how long does it take to walk there?
The person might say, it is about a 10-minute walk.
Exactly. That answer helps you choose whether to walk or take a bus.
Can I say it takes 10 minutes by foot?
People may understand, but on foot is more natural. Say, it takes 10 minutes on foot.
On foot, by bus, by train, or by taxi.
Good. Here is another useful word, intersection. An intersection is a place where 2 or more roads cross.
In our story, I turn right at the big intersection after the bakery.
Exactly. You can say, cross the intersection and the library is on your left.
Cross? Do I need to be careful with that word?
Yes, cross means go from one side to the other. In real life, use the crossing and follow the traffic lights. English practice should not send you across a busy road carelessly. A very sensible learning goal.
Listeners, what place do you often need to find? A station, a clinic, a cafe, or a restroom?
Write one place, then say, excuse me, how do I get to? Save that line and say it again tomorrow. Let us enter the city role play. First scene. You are outside the metro, and I am a local person.
Excuse me, how do I get to the Riverside Art Museum?
Go straight for 2 blocks, turn left at the bakery, walk past the bank, and the museum is opposite the park.
Let me check. I go straight for 2 blocks, turn left at the bakery, and walk past the bank.
Yes. Then look across the street from the park.
Great. Is it far from here?
No, it is about a 7-minute walk.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Repeating the main steps made the route feel safer.
That is today's conversation skill. Confirm the route. Say, let me check. Then repeat the key steps.
Can I also ask, will I see the bakery on my left?
Yes, that is a landmark check. One clear landmark can be easier to remember than a long street name.
Second scene, inside the metro station.
Station worker. Where are you trying to go?
I am going to City Hall. Which exit should I use?
Station worker. Use exit 4. Go up the stairs, then turn right.
Sorry, did you say exit 4?
Station worker. Yes, exit 4. City Hall is directly across from the exit.
Thank you. I heard the number, but I checked it before moving.
Excellent. Asking again is not a failure. It is good communication.
Third scene, inside a large hospital.
You need the information desk, but you entered through a side door.
Excuse me, how do I get to the information desk?
Go down this hall, take the elevator to the second floor, and turn left. It is next to the main entrance.
Wait, if it is next to the main entrance, why do I need the second floor?
Good catch. My directions do not match. Ask a follow-up question.
Sorry, is the information desk on this floor or the second floor?
Perfect. The person corrects herself. It is on this floor, next to the main entrance.
So I should not follow unclear directions just because they sound confident.
Exactly. Listen, compare, and clarify.
Let us open the error clinic.
Some learners say, "Where museum?" A more natural way is, "Excuse me, how do I get to the museum?"
Some learners say, go straightly. The natural direction is go straight. Straight is enough here.
Some learners say, "Turn on left." Say, "Turn left," or "Take the first left."
And instead of near from here, ask, is it far from here? Or is it near here?
Very good. One more polite ending. After you receive help, say, "Thank you. That is very helpful."
What if the person does not know?
They may say, "Sorry, I am not sure." You can answer, "No problem. Thank you anyway."
That keeps the conversation kind, even when I still need directions.
Now your turn. Ask for a library. Confirm one turn. And check the distance. You have 2 seconds. Pause the video for more time.
Simple English is enough. Excuse me, how do I get to the library? Did you say left? Is it far from here? We started with 2% battery and finished with a full direction toolkit.
Let us pack the golden phrases. First, excuse me, how do I get to the museum?
For movement, go straight, turn left, take the first right, and walk past the bank.
For location, it is on the corner. It is opposite the park. And it is next to the hotel.
For distance, is it far from here? And how long does it take on foot?
For a station, which exit should I use?
For clarification, could you say that again more slowly? And did you say the first left?
For confirmation, let me check. Then repeat the important steps.
And do not say go straightly. The street may be straight, but that word is not helping.
Exactly. Your final mission is to find a public library. Ask for the route, listen for 2 steps, confirm a landmark, and check the walking time.
Here is one possible answer. Excuse me, how do I get to the library? So I turn right at the bakery, correct? How long does it take on foot?
Now, make it yours. Change the place and landmark to something near you.
If you need more thinking time, pause the video. Small mistakes are okay. Clear questions and careful listening matter more.
Thank you for practicing with Royi and me on Basic English Stream. Today, you used slow, clear English for a real city problem.
Subscribe for more easy English listening practice and real-life simple conversations outside home.
Save this episode and return tomorrow. Listen once, repeat one useful direction, and say it again without reading.
Share this city mission with a learning friend. You can take turns asking for places and giving short routes.
In the comments, complete this sentence. Excuse me, how do I get to... Tell us one place you want to find.
One clear question can turn a confusing street into a simple next step.
Bye-bye, and keep your English flowing.